So in this video, we're still working on our train model, but I want to just make a separate video and talk about some materials and HDRIs that you might want to get. And I have two websites pulled up. These are the ones that we've used before. We have ambientcg.com and we have polyhaven.com. And these two have a ton of great resources. They're all free and open source. That can be used for commercial, private, whatever you want to do. Sorry, I had to hit the wrong button there. So I recommend making a link to these, downloading or make a favorite, I should say, copy the link and save it somewhere, whatever, so that way you don't forget about these two sites. So for our train, we're going to need an HDRI to light our scene. So you can look here on Ambient CG or Polyhaven. I've noticed Polyhaven has a little better quality in HDRIs. So when you're here, when you first get here, it looks like this. But if you go to assets, you can go to HDRIs and you have categories like outdoor, skies, indoor, whatever it is you want. Let's say we're going to look at skies. And I kind of like how we have some yellow in the sky here. That one's a nice night sky. If you want a darker scene, I think I'm going to go with this cloudy sky. So you click on it, you can pick the quality. If you have a good computer, the ones in the lab are pretty good. So 2K, 4K should work fine. If you're working at home and your computer's a bit slower, I would go with 1K, but pick whichever size you want. This format seems to work fine with Blender. I haven't really dug into the difference, but that works. So we'll go with it and then click download. And it should go into your download folder. So once you have an HDRI that you like, we'll go to textures and let's get a wood texture. So Polyhaven seems to have a bit more like wooden planks and tree bark when you go to wood textures. So those are really good if you need that, but we want just a plain wood texture. So we're going to switch to Ambient CG, and I've discovered they have a little better quality or variety of textures for surfaces. So we're going to look at PBR surfaces. You do have some categories here on the side, but I'm just going to search for wood texture and find one that I like. Now, they do also have like wood flooring and stuff, but they have a lot of just flat wooden textures. So I think I'm going to go with this one. Once again, the level of resolution, it really depends on your computer. So if you have a really slow computer, I will go with 1K. But the computers in lab can handle 2K. Now, one thing you'll notice, there are two categories. You have JPEGs and PNG. The simple version, PNG is the full image, but it's a bigger file. JPEGs are compressed, and some of the data is faked, for less lack of a better word. And when you just look at them, you're not going to really notice the difference. But if you have to adjust colors and do things of that nature, JPEGs will start showing some artifacts and some issues. So we're not really dealing with any photo editing or changing color, saturation, or so forth. So we're just going to go with the JPEG. I'm going to get the 2K, and it should go here in our downloads. Now let's go ahead and go back, and now let's search for paint. And they have a good variety of surfaces that look like they've been painted. So here we have what looks like a wood surface that's painted. Let's see. I found one the other day that I really liked that looked like a kid had painted the surface. Here we go, this green one. So this has nice thick paint, like a kid had painted the train set themselves and didn't get it nice and smooth. So I'm going to pick this one. Don't worry about the color. We're going to fix this so you can change it to whatever color you want. So I'm just going to get the 2K version of this. And if you see something else you want to put on your train, you're more than welcome to search around and find some different things. And you can be realistic, you can be creative, whatever. So if you want more textures, you can take a few minutes and find those. And in the next video, we will open these up and start adding textures to our train.